So I think the appropriate place to begin is to really recognize the context of the world in which we live. So much is happening, and it feels like in some ways there is a convergence of very specific themes, calls for justice, things like the recognition that the wealth in the hands of an elite is a grotesque blot on the world, effectively, in a context of inequity. And these things, of course, have been magnified by COVID-19. How would you characterize our world right now?
I would, what strikes me the most about the moment we are going through is the amount of brutality that is unleashed almost everywhere in our planet. Brutality against nature, the environment, brutality against those amongst us who are the most vulnerable, and brutality which is epitomized by the kind of economic system we live in, which is appended by technological developments of a caliber we have never seen before in the history of humanity. So the combination of technological escalation and forms of violence, both archaic and futuristic, that combination has left many people on the pavement. So the question of who counts and who doesn't, and what to do with those we believe do not count, that question has gained attraction. It didn't have, say, 50 years ago.
Just the last bit about, the systemic, kind of like, the institutionalized things that keep us in the type of scenario that we find ourselves in.
So the combination of technological escalation and the brutalization of the weakest amongst ourselves, this seems to me to have raised to a dramatic level the question of who counts and who doesn't, and what to do with those we believe do not count. How do we treat them? How should we, let's say, attend to their needs or not? All of this, it seems to me, has made the period we live in extremely